know what I realized? A lot of people like dwell on a lot of bullshit in life. Like, I don't care how much motivation, how many motivation speeches you listen to. If you still don't like fix personal issues and personal discrepancies or personal things going on in your life, like as far as like your habits, your well being, your mental state, you're really not gonna get nowhere. Like it really doesn't matter. Like I don't care what you do, like you really gotta fix what's deep down inside, whether it's relationship, parents wise, are you depressed, like life can be so easy but people make it so hard. So, you really gotta like just sit here and ask yourself like what do you really want? What do you really care about? What's your why? What's your purpose to really go after these things? And what haven't you changed? Are you still living in the same cycle, the same circle? A lot of people live in the same circle and don't even realize it. As far as like overspending with their money and just dumb shit. Like I done did it a couple of times, but you live and you learn. So that goes to just say like, for instance, you just really gotta pay attention to all the things that you choose to do and what you're gonna do in your life. Cause shit could be so simple, but people make their life so stressful for no apparent reason when the ball is in your court. If you want to be technical, like you have all the choices, you have all the answers. Like you done live, especially if you 30, you done live till you 30, or you in your 30s, or you getting close to your 30s, or even in your 20s. Like if you live the same cycle year after year, you can kind of see your mistakes and your faults and what you need to change and what you need to adapt. Number one, if your habit is a bill, that right there is gonna set you back. If you blowing weed and you blowing $30 a day, that's $150 a fucking week, $600 a month. Do the math, whatever the case is. If you paying $600 a goddamn month for weed, that's a problem. Like you gotta manage shit. Like people want to get ahead, but they don't want to make the sacrifices that they really need to get ahead. But they complain. Like it doesn't make sense at the end. Like if you're gonna complain or if you really want to get ahead, then you got to make the sacrifices. That's what entrepreneurs always talk about. Like a lot of them made the sacrifice. Some of them had the opportunity and some of them grow up. Like, the way you grow up does change your perspective and your mind. Like if you grow up with a dad or two parents or one that's owning a business, or you see him saving towards the business, that give you a different perspective towards like, versus you growing up in poverty and both parents is working. That's what you're gonna know. You're gonna first know, hey, let me go to work. That's natural, Right now I just got a lot on my chest. I just want to share with you like all the choices that you truly got to make in life. Like, it's really not that fucking difficult. Like bottom line is you can do what you want to do. Excuse me. But like, if you want to be an entrepreneur or if you want to start your own business, you gotta look at the groundwork. You gotta look at everything, the aspect of it all. Like, people don't just hop up and just boom. Like, people actually save. Think about the people who come to fucking America. They save. A lot of people don't even think so, but they save and save and save. Excuse me. They constantly save. That's better. They fucking save and then they get a store. Like, people think success and shit happen overnight and it doesn't. Like, you gotta grind. You gotta bust your ass. You gotta make them sacrifices. You're gonna have to buckle down. There's gonna be times you can't go to the club. Maybe it's gonna be 2-3 years, but guess what? The fucking club ain't going nowhere. The club is always gonna be there. Cars is always gonna be there. Jewelry, girls, all the fun bullshit that waste money is always gonna be there. But if you take time out to build and better yourself and learn, you get a lot more ahead a lot quicker. And just take them sacrifices. You can always fucking party. Who can't party? It's very easy to waste money. You waste fucking money. You could go out to the store and within 5 minutes spend $100 and have five things in your hand. You like, what the fuck did I just spend $100 on? We do it all the time. Like, money comes, money goes. We know that. You get that check on Friday. By the time Saturday, Sunday come, either half that check is gone or that whole fucking check is gone. And you back to square one. You gotta fucking borrow. And see, that's a crazy cycle to get stuck in. I was stuck in that cycle for years and I hated it. Like, I know how it is when you have kids and you get caught in that borrowing work cycle. That shit is the worst because it feel like it's never ending. And then don't let a car repair or some other shit come on top of that. That shit is just like boom. Then you find yourself playing lottery and doing this and you're wasting more fucking money not even realizing what the hell you're doing. But that's life. You just gotta roll with the punches and you gotta realize your mistakes and how to bounce back. Is staying the same and just being more smart, more diligent. If you're wasting money on fast food, cut back. Bring your lunch to work. If you're wasting money here, cut back. Like, there's always a way to dial back. Get them goddamn coupons. Go to them cheap-ass stores. Do what the hell you gotta do so you could get a step ahead and then slowly just build off of that. Get just every month, if you get a step ahead every month, let's say you was losing $15 every month or you was losing $150 every month and you started buckling down and you dropped that 150 to 100. Then the next month you drop it to 50. Then the month after that, it's zero. You're on level playing ground. Now what your goal would be is to, how am I going to put that money back or how I'm going to add to that? Change. I throw change in the bucket all the fucking time. Every time I gotta come home with change in my pocket, that shit go in the bucket. You don't know how many times that shit saved my life. Like doing hard and then jobs and all of that shit. Or just breaking bills when you go to the store. Change in the bucket. I used to fill up the Turkey Hill cups. I fill up like 3 of them shits. Each one of them cups when I wanted cash. And then when shit went down, $75 in each cup. Bought me and the kids food, all of that good shit. Trust me, I've been through the hard times. Homeless, everything. Shelters, all of that shit. Been through it. Evicted 3 times. Just grinded. Got my shit back up and said, fuck it. You know, it is, you gotta do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do till you can do what you wanna do. A lot of people don't say that, like, and you gotta realize the way that you learn and how you adapt to shit. Not everybody learns the same way. Not every method is gonna work the same way. And not everybody's gonna motivate you. If you listen to a motivational speaker or people who's telling you how to do this and how to do that, and you try it and you see it's not work, then that's not the way. That's not gonna work for you. Try it again. Maybe it will. But you gotta figure out what works for you. Everything doesn't work the same for everybody. They leave that part out. They have you sign up, spending money, and you're not even fucking realizing what you're doing because you're just looking like, oh, I need to get this money. We all been there. But if you're already working, you just got to manage the shit you have and build off of that. It can be managed. If you have a partner, work with your partner, whether she's stay-home mom, stay-home dad, however it is, y'all just got to work together. Y'all got to build from there, from the ground up. Like, shit takes work, but it can be done. Trust me. I ain't gonna say, it's just like, you just got to focus. Bottom line is, like, don't make a big issue out of nothing. Don't stress yourself for no reason. Like, yes, it's hard days. Yes, you get caught in that fucking work borrowing cycle. Been there. Like, but you can get out of it. Don't think it's no hope. Don't think you can't. You just really, that's when you gotta buckle down the most. And then once you buckle down, that's when you gotta be smart and diligent. Don't just buckle down and say, oh, I caught up. Time to go to the club. Time to go buy this. No, you can always reward. People, you gotta understand. You always can reward yourself. Yes, of course you want to reward yourself. But reward yourself when you really ready to reward yourself. Like if you're dreaming of that Lambo, you dreaming of that mansion, or whatever the hell you dreaming of, just grind. All of that shit ain't going nowhere. Trust me, Lamborghini company ain't shutting down no time soon. None of these motherfuckers are shutting because we all need transportation. Even if the cars is driving themselves, guess what? They're still gonna be around. So if your car is still a robot or whatever the fuck the future may bring and the shit driving itself, Tesla, guess what? It's still gonna be there for you. All you have to do is grind. Stop worrying about the little petty bullshit now. Stop worrying about outshining your neighbor or your best friend or your cousin or your mama or your aunt or your uncle or your brother. Fuck all of that. Grind, get what you gotta get, and everything else will follow. That simple. Like, gotta keep going.